Muri mutya.
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Mosuri domtuma. Onda zo kuagara. Aye. Thanks for coming. Bit, pombo wazichari wawo. Jajja mwongere ko. Oyagala nyo romoro ekinyego.
Kande te kando.
Hey. Towetaga kutambula. Gwene bwotula.
Akibere munzikiza.
Senga natumo ino kugumiikiriza.
Good afternoon, our viewer, from wherever you're watching us from. Thank you so much for choosing the national broadcaster, coming to you live from Nile Avenue Broadcast House. And I would do apologize for bringing you this newscast a little late. We're dealing with a technical hitch. My name is Sandra Kahonde, and starting us off this very newscast, I was starting off with the Prime Minister of Uganda, Right Honorable Robin Nabanja, who presided over the Africa Day 2025 celebrations in New York. Speaking at the African Union Commission's permanent mission, Nabanja called on African countries to reflect, engage, and recommit to the goals of Agenda 2063 and the Global 2030 Agenda. As we take a look in this report.
During the high-level political forum, Nabanja delivered the keynote address and urged African governments to take advantage of such platforms to drive real transformation on the continent.
Africa we want is within reach, but only if we act with unity, urgency, and ambition. Uganda remains committed to work closely with you all to advance the implementation of the Agenda 2030 and 2063 agenda for Africa.
Nabanja, who currently chairs the Bureau of the 11th session of the Africa Regional Forum on Sustainable Development, used the moment to call for renewed commitment to the African Union's long-term goals. She said this Africa Day gathering builds on the outcomes of the regional forum Uganda hosted in April this year. She challenged African leaders to shift focus from talk to action, especially in building partnerships that deliver results.
For instance, in 2023, only 19 of vulnerable Africans accessed social protection benefits, compared to a global average of 52%. Meanwhile, Africa spends just 3.7% of the GDP on social protection, excluding health, far below the global average of 12.9%. These figures highlight the urgency of mobilizing resources, scaling up partnerships, and rethinking delivery mechanisms.
The Deputy Chairperson of the African Union Commission, Ambassador Malika Haddadi, said Africa is making progress, but more must be done.
Second, we must ensure coherence and convergence. National development plans, the aspirations of Agenda 2063, and the Sustainable Development Goals must reinforce one another, not compete for attention or funding. Third, we must redefine partnerships for a new era. True partnerships should not be transactional. They should be anchored in mutual respect, co-creation, and shared responsibility, where knowledge, not just capital, is equally exchanged.
The Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina J. Mohammed, reaffirmed the UN's commitment to support Africa's development journey.
Excellencies, Africa's journey towards 2030 and 2063 and beyond is not a sprint, it is a relay race where each nation, each community, and each individual carries the baton forward. The African Sustainable Development Report 2025 that we are launching today represents both the progress and the challenges from a continent still writing its greatest chapter.
But if we have that determination, then we can walk on that bridge between hope and achievement. I've seen that determination in the work that I've been doing this past year right across Africa. And let me suggest that we must match it. We must match it with action, with continuing solidarity, and I particularly appreciated the words of Ambassador Haddadi, who made it clear that there are elements that we have to look at that go beyond the transactional.
Uganda's delegation included Minister for General Duties, Honorable Justice Kasule Lumumba, Uganda's Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN, Ambassador Godfrey Kwoba, and the Director of Uganda's SDG Secretariat, Dr. Albert Byamugisha.
In more state updates this afternoon, the Minister of Education and Sports, Janet Museveni, has praised the smooth merge of government corporations within her ministry, noting that some tasks are already completed while others are ongoing. Her remarks were delivered by State Minister for Higher Education, Dr. John Chrysostom Muyingo, during the Uganda Health Professions Assessment Board retreat at Imperial Resort Beach Hotel, that is in Entebbe.
The ongoing process of merging government agencies has been praised for its smooth coordination with various ministries, with several assignments accomplished and others in progress. However, government agencies have been urged to ensure that the staff validation exercise does not disrupt operations while prioritizing existing staff during appointments.
You ought to have a common agenda of bringing people to a higher level. I am very happy that you have involved the Minister of Public Service, I heard this from your submission, a key stakeholder in the implementation of rationalization of government agencies and public expenditure, we call APEX. Public service should be able to guide you during this transition.
In her speech, Minister Janet Museveni, through Dr. Muyingo, highlighted that the retreat aimed at inducting members of Uganda Health Professions Assessment Board is an opportunity to strengthen efficiency and service delivery. Dr. Muyingo revealed that statistics from 2024 indicate that over 42% of Ugandan youth remain unemployed. He emphasized that the NRM government has responded by enacting enabling laws and policies to equip citizens with skills needed in the job market.
His Excellency, the President of Uganda.
Do pardon us, that particular report, definitely in our subsequent news hours of the day, you will definitely follow it up. Now, moving on, the newly constituted NRM Elections Petition Tribunal has scheduled Tuesday, 29th July, to begin hearing election petitions. The NRM parliamentary primaries held on the 17th July attracted 381 petitions countrywide, with petitioners citing rigging, multiple voting, intimidation, and other irregularities by opponents. Tribunal chairpersons John Museme announced the hearing date at the NRM legal offices at Chadondo Road, Plot 30, Kampala.
Following the recently concluded NRM party primary elections for parliamentary flag bearers, the tribunal was constituted to receive, hear and resolve petitions arising from the electoral process. Our mandate is to ensure that all grievances are addressed fairly, expeditiously, and in strict adherence to the NRM Constitution, the NRM Election Regulations 2025, and the applicable national laws. As of this morning, the tribunal has received 381 petitions from across the country. In accordance with the guidelines of the filing and handling of election petitions 2025, issued by the Director of Legal Services, each petitioner is required to serve a copy of their petition on the respondent. In addition to this, the tribunal is taking proactive steps to notify respondents through mainstream media, electronic communication, and direct telephone calls using the contacts provided at the time of nomination. I'm now speaking about the nature of the petitions we've received. The petitions received cover a wide range of electoral concerns, including allegations of vote rigging, multiple voting, violence and obstruction of polling agents, participation of ineligible candidates, and procedural irregularities during voting and tallying. Now, this is the structure that the tribunal will be working under. To effectively manage this task, the tribunal has been organized into 8 panels comprising of highly competent, ethical, I like to underline ethical, legal professionals and trusted cadres of the party, and hearing of the petitions will commence on Tuesday, and that's a slight correction when you read the prepared brief. Tuesday, not Monday. Tuesday, 29th of July, 2025 at 9 a.m. sharp at this very place. We'd like to read you our commitment. Let me assure all petitioners, respondents, and the public that the tribunal is fully committed to competence, transparency, and fairness. Every party will be afforded a fair opportunity to be heard. Each party will have equal time. And all decisions will be based strictly on the law and the evidence presented. To enable timely resolution, we urge all parties to respect the tribunal's procedures, to adhere to scheduled timelines, and comply with its rulings. The tribunal is targeting completion of all hearings and rulings by 1st September 2025. And here I mean all, including local government disputes arising out of all local government internal party elections. I'm now speaking about logistics and protocol. There will be no parking provided for the parties at Plot 30. Parties are advised to make alternative parking arrangements. Each party will be permitted a maximum of 5 persons, including legal counsel. However, a party is free to file the written evidence of as many witnesses as they wish. Hearing notices will specify which matters are scheduled for the morning and which for the afternoon. Parties must only report to this venue in their designated session. We want to appeal to all candidates and their supporters to exercise restraint, to remain respectful of the tribunal's processes and of their opponents, and most importantly, to uphold the unity and cohesion of the great NRM. I take this opportunity to extend sincere appreciation to the Director of Legal Affairs, our support staff, and all members of the tribunal for their professionalism, dedication, and hard work thus far. I'd like to conclude by saying that the strength of the NRM lies in its ability to resolve internal disputes through structured, principled, and evidence-based mechanism. The tribunal is an expression of this commitment. We shall continue to keep the public informed through regular updates and press briefings as the process unfolds. Okay, sir.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4 and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
From the day your child is born, you want to protect them. You want to protect them from the harm you know and the things your eyes can see. Protect them from falls when they are playing and as they are learning the world. But what protects them from the things your eyes can't see? Diseases attacking their bodies. Immunization from as early as birth, 6 weeks, 10, 14 weeks, to 9 and 18 months, and malaria starting at 6, 7, 8 to 18 months protects children from diseases, giving them the foundation they need to grow stronger and healthier.
Parents and caregivers, remember to immunize your children 9 times from birth to 18 months to protect them against vaccine-preventable diseases such as measles, rubella, polio, pneumonia, hepatitis B, tuberculosis, tetanus, meningitis, yellow fever, diarrhea, whooping cough, diphtheria, and malaria. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and partners.
Abeka mara watuzi. Awaronji. Nafe tujja.
Oh. Bami kwan. Anya inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina momo.
Vaku mwana kununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange nange kwegera.
Yes, sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Ziri 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu.
Yes, sir.
Eyo. Sente nga zinsugoddeko.
But uncle, you can't get it from your phone.
Just keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka. Nze no bola bankoye. Kuva ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu ambe ku munno mutikule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you can put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Mosuri do mutima. Undazo kuagara. Aye. Thanks for borrowing. Bit, empombo wazichari wao. Jajja mwongereko. Oyagala nnyo olwombo lw'ekinyebwa.
Kandete kando.
Towetaaga kutambula. Gwe ne bw'otuula.
Tubeere mu nzikiza.
Senga n'atuma olina okugumiikiriza.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. If you just joined us, good afternoon, and this is a UBC Lunchtime News. My name is Sandra. Now, into other updates for the day, the Uganda Safari Guides Association, in partnership with conservation and tourism stakeholders, has unveiled the Global Youth Festival for the conservation of Albertine rift endemics. The 3-day event is scheduled for December 12th all through to 14th, 2025 in Kisoro district. Well, the launch was officiated by Herbert Biaruhanga, Managing Director of the African Institute of Tourism and field guiding at Virunga Hotel, that is in Kisoro.
It's designed to equip youth and women with practical skills for employment in tourism and conservation.
Kisoro district will host the Global Youth Festival, a platform rallying young people and women as champions of conservation and sustainable tourism. Herbert Byaruhanga said the festival will spotlight Albertine Rift endemic species such as the mountain gorilla, Albertine owlet, African green broadbill, and Renzori turako.
Together, let us shine a spotlight of Albertine Rift region and empower the custodians in the future.
Bwindi Mgahinga National Park Chief Warden Kenneth Okoth praised the festival for engaging youth in conservation efforts.
As a country, actually, one of the targets now is promoting domestic tourism, because we realized that during COVID-19, locals traveled. We gained more in the domestic tourism.
Gisoro Senior Tourism Officer Richard Munezero called it an opportunity to train youth in bird guiding, conservation, storytelling, culture exhibitions, and eco-enterprise. He encouraged parents to involve children during school holidays.
We're excited and we are ready to support and make sure that we can sustain these efforts which are being brought here.
Gerard, chairperson of Gisoro Tourism Guides Association, emphasized the potential for stronger collaboration and innovation among guides.
First of its kind in the whole world, it's going to showcase Uganda as a popular destination, and the Albertine Rift region alone, which is the richest biodiversity region in the world.
Claire Kahunzire, Programs Officer at Bwindi Mgahinga Conservation Trust, highlighted how the festival connects women's crafts to ecotourism markets, boosting incomes and global visibility.
Or sustainable tourism without conservation of our landscape. That's why we appreciate the stakeholders who have brought this important.
The festival blends conservation education, cultural heritage, and ecotourism, setting the stage for a transformative movement in the Albertine Rift.
Also develop from the resources around them, which enables them to have a positive attitude towards conservation as they develop and also conserve. One of the things we support as BMCT is empowering.
Now, moving on, the government, through the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, has launched a 5-year public finance management strategy. State Minister for Finance, Amos Lugolobi, who officiated on behalf of the Prime Minister and Leader of Government Business, Robin Anabanja, said the reforms are to strengthen transparency and accountability in the collection and utilization of public resources.
The government continues to automate public financial management processes to improve efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the use of public funds. The public finance management strategy will support the implementation of NDP 3 and 4, aligning planning, budgeting, execution, and reporting across government.
The PFM strategy 2025-2030, therefore not just a planning document, it is a key enabler of our national development aspirations. Colleagues and friends, the theme of this strategy, I will remind you, is PFM for growth and improved service delivery, is aspiration, deliberate and timely, as we seek to industrialize, to create jobs and empower communities. Our PFM systems must ensure that resources are allocated and utilized in ways that reflect the priorities of our citizens.
The new reforms running from 2025 to 2030 are expected to boost returns on public development investments.
We have also learned the need to deepen the role of PFM for service delivery. Central to the next phase of reforms will be strengthening of PFM ties to the service delivery continuum. While acknowledging that PFM mainly plays a facilitative role in improving service delivery, the strategy will seek all possible avenues to fast-track the provision of services in key sectors, including but not limited to agriculture, education, healthcare, WASH, that is water and sanitation, roads, and energy.
Financial management doesn't always make the headlines, but its impact is deep and lasting. The gradual and consistent progress we've seen to Uganda's PFM reforms over the years is one of the quiet successes of the country's economic.
Reforms will ensure lasting gains and support Uganda's social, economic growth and development. Dennis Igor for UBC.
Good to know you're still tuned in. Now on to sports this afternoon. To commemorate World Drowning Prevention Day, a Dolphin Swim Club has conducted a 2-day training session for its swimmers, focusing on drowning prevention and water safety techniques.
The Dolphin Swim Club, in partnership with Swim Safe Uganda, has conducted a 2-day training session for swimmers at the Aga Khan School in Kololo. The training focuses on water safety education, aquatic survival skills, and pre-hospital care for drowning prevention.
I'm here to help you. Hey, I'm here to help you.
Kalanzi emphasized the importance of water safety awareness, particularly given Uganda's unique geography with many island districts.
Currently, we have island districts, and these are districts in water. When you have to go to them, you have to cross the water. And also nowadays we have many floodings around the country. And currently we cannot deny all the enjoyments, most of the enjoyments that are on boat. We have many boat crews, and if you want to go there for vacation and other things, you have to use we have rafting and other things. So it's on water. Anything can happen because nowadays, believe me, in this country, you have to come across water.
Top swimmers from the Dolphin Swim Club, including Kayla Sebana, Christo Semanda, and Pendo Kaumi, shared their insights on the significance of drowning prevention education in Uganda and its potential to empower communities to save lives.
Life saving is an important skill because it helps us save our families and friends and communities in case of an emergency.
People should learn about drowning prevention because I feel like it's a good thing to learn about and it's a life skill. You should try it.
Many people should learn about drowning prevention because I believe that as a developing country and more people get involved into water sports, we need to have more knowledge about drowning and how to prevent it and the safety measures.
This initiative aligns with the government's goal to reduce drowning incidents by 25% by 2027, with nearly 3,000 people dying annually due to water-related issues in Uganda. Such training programs are crucial in promoting water safety and preventing drowning tragedies. Marshamira Victor, UBC News.
Well, something for us all to ponder about, and still relatedly onto the same theme that is to do with drowning. As the world commemorates the World Drowning Day that occurs every 25th July, the people of Mayuge district at Bonde Learning Site have welcomed saving interventions put in place by Reach a Hand with assistance from Ministry of Water and Transport for establishing learning centers aimed to expose young people to life-saving skills while in water. Now, a swimming pool was set at Bonde Primary School where several students of the area had to be trained.
Governor Samuel, one of the teachers at Bonde Primary School, says currently the school is offering swimming lessons to different learners in the district. With the support of Reach a Hand Uganda, the school has been equipped with all the necessary materials one requires to save a person drowning.
This swimming pool has helped us a lot as a school because it has helped the learners to be equipped with some skills, how they can survive in case someone has fallen into water, how someone can survive, and even the parents come here in case someone doesn't have the skills of swimming, and how someone can save any other person else.
During the launch of the program in Mayuge, a commissioner at Ministry of Works and Transport, Rosija Charles, warned water users who sit in boats without life jackets.
The
committing a crime. It's an offense because they are risking too much their lives, and their lives are not their lives. They belong to government. Government is responsible for its citizens. So the message is, at no one time should you enter a boat and you don't have a life jacket on.
The program's director at Reach a Hand Uganda, Muhinda Benson, told the congregation why they began with training children.
We know that there are many children that are drowning, and that's why as Reach a Hand Uganda and the other partners that we're working with are focusing on making sure that there's swim instruction for young children 6 to 15 years and those who are above 15 years. The instruction is aimed at survival swimming.
The Deputy RDC for Mayuge, Sarah Kasada, said training more divers will help assist marine teams in saving lives of people drowning in water.
Me as a deputy, I'm very happy because one, most of our people at the lake, they use the lake, but they don't have those skills in that some of them can swim, but they cannot save others. So today, it's a launch which is going to take place 6 months to train people how to swim and also how to secure the community.
According to research, it is estimated that over 3,000 people die annually due to water-related issues. At Bonda landing site, fishermen reported lack of enough life jackets, heavy winds, poor quality boats, and overloading are one of the highly spotted challenges attributing to the high rates of drowning at the site. Crispus Arinitwe, Obo, Ubc News.
In most sports talk this afternoon, taking you to table tennis updates, where we're seeing Uganda's team at the 2025 Africa Hopes Weekend Challenge in Lagos, Nigeria, has started wonderfully with an unbeaten run in both genders. While the champion Joseph Sebetandira won 8 of 8 games played, while reigning girls champion Patience Anyango was unscathed in the 6 games she played. Joseph started with a 3-0, 11-6, 11-2 and 11-8 victory over Algerian Abdel Tazwad and continued his brilliance throughout the day. Patience Anyango beat Tunisian Chebi Ritej 3-0, 11-3 and 11-5 and 11-7 to set the tone for the next 5 wins that kept her in sight of defending her crown. This tournament, that is a reserve for players under 12 years, continues today with the boys contesting 8 rounds while the girls have 6 to play. Along the way, Joseph lost just 3 games in a 3-1 victory over Egyptian Hamza Salman in round 3 and in a round 8-3 against Ghanaian Israel Akili, whom he beat 3-2. For Patience Anyango, it was just 1 game lost to Egyptian Sheba in a 3-1 round 5 victory. The tournament is played on a round-robin format with players to be seeded, and the top players qualify for the World Hopes Week and challenge in the United Kingdom in October. Well, an amazing team is ready on standby to give you more sports updates in the score. Keep tuned in to the national broadcast that will be coming to you live. My name is Sandra Kahunde. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. God bless you and enjoy your day.
Juko. Yo. What you go? Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
I've been out of the parish development model.